Dr. Tom Preston here, president of Full Circle Coaching and Consulting, here to talk to you today about pillar number 2 of our 4-pillared model called focus. Pillar number 2 is focus. Focus is defined in Webster's as a central point of attention or activity. Okay? This is where we really kick into the law of attraction, which hopefully most of you heard about. Law of attraction loosely states that which you focus on, you attract into your life. So once you've got that clarity of vision and you've got it from the inside out, as we talked in another recording, you want to know that you're supported by the energy and the creativity and the wisdom of that collective consciousness that commonly is referred to as the matrix of intelligence or universal intelligence or God. And so the question that comes up when you really connect to that authentic vision from within and you've got access to all that creativity, power, wisdom, and so on, what the heck's in the way, folks? What's in the way of you expressing that authentic vision to the world? Well, that's what focus is all about. These are the blocks. These are the hands in front of your face that make the vision less clear and that decrease the efficiency with which you can actually move forward. These focus blocks have many faces, folks, and we affectionately refer to them. Our acronym is ESOLs. Energetic Space Occupying Lesions. Energetic space-occupying lesions are different from a space-occupying lesion in physiology, but they're similar in the sense that they take up space. Space-occupying lesions physiologically take up space in an organ until the organ dysfunctions and or can lead to your demise. Energetic space-occupying lesions also take up space on the hard drive, if you let me shift into a computer analogy, but they're not going to be harmful from that standpoint, but they definitely slow down the efficiency and effectiveness that your hard drive moves at and that your efficiency and effectiveness with which you move through life. They've got many faces. Very common one is what I call limiting beliefs. I grew up on the wrong side of the tracks. I'm too white, I'm too dark, I'm too small, I'm too big, I'm too... Whatever it is, folks, limiting beliefs. Fears, hurts, guilts, undeveloped skill sets, undeveloped communication pathways. There's a plethora of different focus blocks that can show up, that can block and minimize the efficiency with which you manifest your vision in your life. Matter of fact, I'm going to close this little piece with a story. A client of mine, a professional healthcare person who was really limiting her expression in her life. And as we went back to why, she was carrying a lot of guilt. She came from a small Eastern Canada town. She was the bright girl. She was the pretty girl. And she got a scholarship. She was the first in her family to ever go to university, ever go to college. And this scholarship was a big deal all around the district. Well, she went from being a big fish in a little pond to being a little fish in a big pond when she went off to university. And like a lot of kids adapting to university, she had some problems. She partied a bit too much. She missed one course and she lost her scholarship. And she went home and she was devastated. Her family was devastated. It was big news in the community in the area. She went on academic probation and she went back to school. And when she went back to school, she made a new friend because she had to retake a course, somebody that wasn't in that course before. And as a result of meeting that person, she got invited to dinner. It turns out her dad was a healthcare professional, a chiropractor, in fact. And he got so inspired by the relationship she built with him, she actually went into this profession and found her profession as a result of this interaction she had. Not only that, but the new friend she'd made, one of her friends turned out to be this person's future husband, who then they conceived and had a child, which is just the light of her life. So all this guilt she was carrying all these years that was putting a damper on her expression, when I helped her see how that was actually a turning point in her life and how it actually had many benefits to her and brought so many things. Her brought a profession, brought her husband, brought her son to her. The guilt completely lifted, folks, and you can bet what happened to her life and her business. It took off like you can't believe. It just skyrocketed. So again, real life example of a focus block in someone's life. We help clear those things, and that authentic vision gets a chance to just express itself fully. So, Dr. Tom Preston here, coming at you, talking to you about the focus pillar, second pillar of our 4-pillar model, on how to activate and accentuate your expression of your most authentic life. We'll see you real soon.